chaos and tragedy unfolding in our backyard in Butler County.
And tonight, former President Trump says he is fine and thanking the Secret Service and law enforcement for their quick actions today. Now, Sky 4 over the aftermath of tonight's rally, a political event turned crime scene. All this just 2 days before the opening of the Republican National Convention, which tonight we understand is still on.
So we want to reset here and start by bringing everybody up to speed. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 anchor Chandy Chapman is here with us. Chandy, you were just a few minutes away from starting the 6:30 broadcast tonight when this happened.
That's right. We were about to start that 6:30 newscast when we heard what officials have now confirmed as gunfire on the news feed. We saw former President Donald Trump drop down from the podium with Secret Service surrounding him. This was pivotal rally tonight. It's leading into the GOP convention in Milwaukee. Trump started speaking a little after 6 tonight, right before this all unfolded. Hundreds of supporters were at the Butler County Farm Show grounds when a popping sound was heard that we now know was gunfire.
What happened?
Now you just saw and you heard the chaos that was happening. You can see the former president quickly grab his ear when the first gunshots were heard. Seconds later, he goes down to the ground and is quickly covered by the Secret Service. More seconds later, we would hear that the suspected shooter was down.
We're good. Shooter's down. Are we good to move?
Now, again, you could just hear that someone possibly with Secret Service said on that hot microphone, the shooter is down shortly before the former president is helped from the stage. Now, we want you to take a look at this. We have blurred this video captured by a witness at the rally of what appears to be the body on a nearby rooftop.
You can see the guy there. I think they hit him because the guy he looks dead.
Now, again, we have blurred this video, but a witness at the rally says the man down on the roof looks dead. And we've confirmed the shooter was on an elevated area and was shot and killed by law enforcement. Now, we're learning the shooter fired as many as 8 rounds from an AR-style rifle while perched on a rooftop adjacent to the venue. That's according to law enforcement sources. The shooter was also 200 to 300 yards away from the time of the gunfire. Now, Trump posting this statement on Truth Social. I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for the rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America. Now, the FBI has now leading this investigation in this case, and minutes later, President Biden addressed the nation.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this.
Now, we're told Trump is doing fine tonight, and his campaign said he's looking ahead to the GOP convention, which starts on Monday, and we've learned there are no plans to actually push that convention back.